Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Dungeon Mechanics on this lovely, lovely Thursday afternoon for most people. We are here with Dawn of Diademia, the Dawn crew, and we're going to get started here shortly. But first, let's do some announcements, which I think I'm first because isn't Paul the first one? Why is it like this? Okay, so our first sponsor of today is the Barkley Garage. The Barkley Garage is a veteran-owned woodworking company that creates homemade wood items sourced here in New Mexico and now available. Simply click the link in the chat. But you can get Dungeon Mechanics exclusive dice towers. And here's better information, because if you just find them randomly and you don't know, you can tell them MEC25 as a promo code and you can get 25% off. That's a lot of percent. But yeah, click the link in the chat and they will get you sorted out. You'll be able to roll on these awesome dice towers like none of the rest of us, because I still have to send them
out. Do they still get that special for the cornhole boards?
There's no special for the cornhole.
They're gonna stop sponsoring.
I know. I gotta reiterate every time. I mean, y'all can order cornhole boards. There's just not a Dungeon Mechanic exclusive one. So,
but imagine this. Imagine it's like the cog, and then the center is the middle piece of the cog, and then you have the cog going around it, and then dumb at the bottom.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right, cool. All right.
Sarah,
I'll leave.
Plus One Crafting is our next sponsor of the day. If you are needing affordable terrain builds for all your tabletop RPG needs, Plus One has you covered. From a wide assortment of tile-based sets, you'll be all the rage at your next D&D session. Be sure to head over to the link in the chat and put in your order today. And remember, adventures should not cost a fortune.
As I scroll over, Clinton. Wait, can Clinton read his?
Yes, I can.
Okay. You just let me know.
Wouldn't you like to never have to worry about your videos being demonetized again? With our next sponsor over at Epidemic Sound, the sound gods have you covered. With over 35,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects, there's definitely sound for every media occasion. Epidemic Sound links all your social accounts such as Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and more. Simply click the link below. Sign up today. Sorry for your subscription.
Here you go.
We're a smooth running machine here.
We are
we are the cog and nothing is wrong.
On the ground.
We are a well-oiled machine here.
Oh, God.
Take it away,
if
Dave.
you would like to add some oil to these well-greased wheels of this machine, you can send us an inspo using channel points, and you no longer have to be subscribed to give that out. But they're on a timer, so sneak them in when you can, and feel free to never give them to the DM.
Never.
Always to us.
Never to the DM. Never.
Speaking of which, Raylift, you may or may not have a luck that's already waiting for you in the. I don't know if it counts because we didn't start.
You
yet.
100% do. It is a sanctioned luck point.
It's a sanctioned luck point, and if I don't get it, I'm taking you to court. Taking you to D&D court.
Luck point.
Oh, and inspiration to Raylift. It's almost like Raylift is that guy in the party that might need the luck and inspo a little bit more than everybody else.
Fall off a building last time.
We may or may not know he had a
was
terrible
self-induced.
nightmare. So.
What do you mean?
You teleported up there.
What? No. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys. If you guys can't catch this live, and if you guys want to watch this video on demand, maybe I don't know on YouTube or something, click that link and maybe get us 100 subs. That way we could get our own like official link, like our own special link. It'd be great. Whether you're I don't know, whether you're working right now or you're driving or something, and you just want to hear something in the background, just go check out the YouTube. Like watch it on your time, because this is our time. But if you want to watch it on your time, whenever you want to, just hit that link and hit the bell. Hit the bell. Why? Because you'll get notified every single time something gets uploaded, whether it be this, whether it be any other campaign, whether it be Liv's Wednesday one shots or Queens or anything. Just hit the button. Get us up there. Do it. Do it. Please.
Yeah,
do it. Just
like
do it.
tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Do it.
Tell your grandma.
Like if you go to Starbucks often, tell the barista. They'll be like, "What the fuck is this person doing?"
Just tell them to ring your bell.
Just tell them. Tell them to ring your bell.
Coffee person just like, go watch Dungeon Mechanics.
New goal for the week.
Anyways, go sub to us. That'd be great, and it would help a lot. And share it. Anyways, yeah. Back to stacks.
Sweet. Do I have to say anything else? Do I? I feel like I don't.
We're a well-oiled machine here. We're the dum-dums.
Yep. I mean, it's in our name, folks. So, in the last episode, let me play music because I am self-conscious about the fact that it's too quiet in my ears, which means it's too quiet in all of your ears, which means Epidemic Sound isn't playing in them. Okay. In our last episode, our heroes, mostly because of Dalen, fought a banshee. And moral of the story is you don't help old ladies anytime in the campaign, and you don't get bogus ass fucking vouchers that say that you get experience points for being a good person. Nope. When I saw the clip for that, Dave, I was just like, wow, I feel so called out.
Look, next time, just trip them and push them. And it's no, you walk yourself over there.
That experience was for me role-playing my armor, taking my armor off, but I didn't clip that part.
Okay.
RPB damned.
But yes, they fought banshees. I mean, I'm sure Leia doesn't like banshees that much because of what they do. She might have went down to 0 hit points. It's fine.
That happens, yeah.
Also, Rayleigh teleported on top of a roof. Get that vantage point, boy. And he also tripped and fell.
That also happened.
Yep.
Live and learn, live and learn.
It's cool. You can look cool as all you want in Dawn of Diademia. There's just probably a check for it. But all that being said, they ended up finishing off the banshee inside of the tavern, and they ended up meeting a certain individual by the name of Aleem after things calmed down. And he is apparently the son of Alindi and Mei Li, which is cool.
That brought me so much joy.
That's
so
not
much joy.
canon now, and I didn't totally send that to Dismodo.
Ooh.
You have a son now. Guess who's your wife?
Mama, Papa.
Oh gosh. But after they shared some drinks, he was able to inform them that he is currently on a mission to look for his mother. And his father is somewhere out there looking for her as well. And he noticed that, Leia had a little mark on her hand. Well, actually, other party members noticed, and they were all like, "Hey, Leia, what's that on your finger?" But apparently, better yet, this mark on her finger is going to consistently spread until she collects the mark that she has on a particular target that she got through the Hunters Guild. And apparently no one at the guild told her these like hidden mechanic rules.
Hey,
It's fine. I mean, she's new to town. You just like completely sign up new people and are like, bada bada bada. Anyways, so now they decided to more or less cash in for the night, get some good rest, and then hopefully leave early enough so that they can get a good head start on tracking down this orc individual that I don't think Leia's really given out much information about. But who knows? And you all go to rest for the night, and Rayleigh has a cute little dream. It's nice.
Dream?
It's fine.
a dream.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it a dream.
Yeah, it's like a little rest, a little, mind session. That didn't end too well. I would, if I had to guess. But that's not where we're going to open today. Oddly enough, Ray left you with a passed out Vingax on the bed next to you, who just slept through the whole Banshee battle.
Yeah.
He was really tired.
Yeah, he flew a lot while
It's an interdimensional planar travel, It gets you. It gets you. That jet lag.
We are going to open up long ago. No, not that song. Long ago. To a time before everything. A time before the Dawn War and the creation of everything again and again and again and again. A time before gods. Can I have you all roll a d20, please?
17.
6.
18.
Okay. Wait, I should be writing these down.
Mm-hmm.
What did Vingax get?
Clint.
Is he awake?
Hold on.
I think he got a 20. You got a 20, I heard.
Two.
Okay. It's fitting. It's fine. So, Dave, from your perspective, you open your eyes and you are in a room bathed in light. And across from you is a young human girl. And y'all are apparently playing like a board game or something, because there is all these little tiny like figurine pieces out and about. What would you like to do?
Would like to decide on my next move on the board game.
Okay. So you're looking at this board game, and it's kind of you acquire resources and you build up your character. That it's almost like you're playing D&D on like a Monopoly scale. But you get all these different pieces and stuff that you need to acquire, and if you get enough of the stuff, you win the game, essentially. So I need you to roll just a 2d6.
9 total.
Okay, so you take your little piece and you move it around 9 pieces, and you land on a mark, and this like wicked grin comes over your face as you look across to the little girl. You have a choice to make, apparently, in this part of the game. There is a item of importance, of value, that you could pick up at this point. It's a armor. A part of the caveat to this game is if your character collects all these different artifacts, then by the time you finish, you could either finish based on the normal properties of the game, or you can collect all the artifacts and just like bypass and win. So you could either get this artifact, which you are 3 short. This will put you at 2 short from winning, or you can acquire a new piece of land on the board. What do you want to do?
Do I know how many artifacts she has?
Roll a d20 because you don't have any stats.
It's 10.
From what you remember, you think she has 1, but if all the artifacts are collected, it comes down to like majority rules sort of thing. First one to get the most artifacts wins.
So I will acquire land and leave her a sliver of hope to win.
Okay. Let's see. She goes and rolls 2d6. So she moves 9 as well. She's about 3 paces behind you, and she looks up. Ozzy, are you having a good time? I mean, if you just wanted me to win, you could let me win, but you don't have to like lose on purpose.
Do you think you are winning?
I mean, and she looks down, and you see she acquires a state from her role, and it makes her fortification kind of like double in value based on it. I mean, in terms of winning besides the artifacts, yeah, I think I might have a good chance.
Oh. Well, there are always more than one way to win, and sometimes we make the wrong choice. But nevertheless, I'm still having fun.
Okay, well, it's your role, so
9 again.
okay. You move your piece again, and this time you set it down, and your mother calls to you. Ozzy, be a good boy. Go answer the door. I see someone coming. Just be polite.
Ma, I'm playing a game. Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. I'm just kidding.
She's like, she has the ladle in the bowl that she's just like. Your mother, she is a human woman as well. She has a long, thick braid of hair that she kind of keeps tied over her left shoulder. And she looks at you, smiling. What do you do?
Okay, but don't cheat. And I'll run to the door.
You go to this door, and it's a huge, like, wooden structure. And you go and pull it, and like these rays of light start to shine into the room even more than it is already. Something peculiar, probably for people in the present age, is no matter where the light shines, there doesn't seem to be any shadows anywhere. Like, it'll cast on you, and what normally would cast a shadow is just like shades of other glimmering white and other light energy. So you open this door, and this large potbelly of a man looks at you. Ah, it's you. Is your mother home?
Do I recognize this pot-bellied man?
Yes, you've seen him a few times in passing by when you're out in the streets, either playing with your sister or traveling around with your mother. He is kind of like a local blacksmith. He makes different weapons and things for the people of the village.
Yeah, she's here. Can I tell her anything for you?
Tell her package is ready to be picked up, boy. And then he like turns on heel and walks away.
Okay, bye.
And you close the door. And as that memory fades, Sarah, a little bit of time has passed, and you're the same boy, except you're a little bit older. And you're looking down at your sister, who has just broken one of your favorite toys ever. And you've told her numerous times not to play with them.
So I'm looking at my sister and I'm just like, how many times have I told you not to touch that?
I didn't do it on purpose. I just wanted to play with it for a little bit.
I told you not to touch it.
Don't be mad, Ozzy. I'll get you a new one. She has no.
Oh,
money,
really?
By the way. Like zero.
How do you plan on doing that?
I will take it down to the artisan at the shop, and he will fix it for me.
With what money?
Why would I need money?
I'm just gonna pick up the pieces of my broken toy, and I'm gonna go to Mother Dearest.
Mother? Charlie bit me. What would you like to say to your mother?
So I walk into the room that she's in, and how old is Ozzy at this point?
He is about preteen, so maybe like 11 or 12.
And what's my sister's name?
Annabelle, actually.
So Ozzy's gonna go into the room. Mom, Annabelle broke my favorite toy after I told her numerous times not to touch it.
It's fine, dear. Let me see.
And
How bad is it?
He hands the toy to her.
Oh dear, she really did have a run with it.
Yeah, she did.
It's okay. Sometimes things that you care about break like this. It's not the end of the world.
It's not okay. I told her like 5 billion times not to touch it.
Yeah.
And she didn't listen.
Mm-hmm. And what about all of those times I told you to clean your room? And I came in and you hadn't yet.
Okay, Mom, that's a big difference between cleaning my room and breaking something.
Is it though? Look, dear, sometimes you're going to have things in your life that you really care about. And no matter how much you try and protect it, it's not going to change when you lose it. Now, if Anna broke it in malice, purposefully, that's a different thing. But if it was an accident, we could get it repaired. We can get you a new toy.
Guess she did say it was an accident. He kind of says, rolling his eyes.
And around that time, you hear heavy bangs on the door to your house. Who could it be at this time of day? Your mother gets up, and she goes over towards the door and opens it, and there is, from what you can see, from what you're like, because you know children are fucking nosy, you can see at least a dozen townsfolk kind of grouped up outside of your house. Maribel, we are here for the boy. Frankfurt, I've told you numerous times, it's none of your business. You are harboring a demon child.
Excuse me?
I think you all should leave, go back home, and kiss your wives, because you're all being rather weird. And she talks to them for a little bit longer, a few more minutes, and finally ushers the door closed and comes back towards you.
Mother, what was that all about?
People putting their nose in business that's not theirs. But none of that. It's time for dinner. Go let your sister know that the food will be ready shortly.
He kind of wants to press the matter a bit further, but kind of seeing the look on her face, kind of just decides not to. He kind of just rolls his eyes and leaves the room. Annabelle, dinner!
So you you go up and you check Annabelle's room, and she's not there. So you're like, where is this girl? And you go back to your room, and you catch her mid-reach as she's grabbing another toy of yours off the shelf.
Annabelle!
Oh, Ozzy, I'm not playing with it. I just want to look at it so I know how to fix your toy.
Okay, well, if you want to look at it, you don't need to put your hands all over it. You can just look with your eyes. He's like pointing.
Yeah, but it's too far up. I can't reach.
So he's gonna walk over, grab it. Here, you can see it now, right?
Are you doing the I'm touching it, you can look at it, but don't touch it?
1000%.
Oh, come on, Ozzy. Let me just hold it for a second. I'm not gonna break it.
No, you said to look at it, not to hold it. I'm holding it for you. You can look at it. See?
You're moving it too fast.
Well, then look faster.
And as you ensure the safety of your future toys, the memory fades, and I guess it's John's turn. Yeah, John, you are in the living room, and you just collected not one, not two, but all the artifacts in that game that you played with your sister. And this is probably the 1,000th time that you have won. Your character is decked out. They have the armor, they have the blade, they have the helm, they have everything, and your sister is left with nothing. Ruins! Nothing! She loses! Because that's how we play games in this house.
That's what you get for breaking my toy, bitch!
What do you say?
Oh, it looks like what is this now? Like the 1,000th time or something?
It's not fair. You cheated, Ozzy.
No. I'm just better than you.
No.
Yes.
Mom!
Don't go crying to Mom. No. This is you and me.
I'm going to tell on you.
Fine, I'll tell her that you did that thing that one time.
No, I didn't do that. That was you.
No, that was you.
And she's gonna sprint for your mother.
I'll grab her, pull her back, and like take off running.
Roll a d20. Let's see who's gonna win this one.
That's a 3.
Oh, she slips out of your grasp and she darts down the stairs. Mom.
Whatever she's saying, she's lying.
What is it now, you two?
I beat her in the game, and she's saying that I cheated.
But he did cheat. There's no way you can get all the artifacts in the same game.
I just know how to play the game. We played it a bunch of times. You learn.
I don't think it works that way.
I'm pretty sure it does. I think you're just dumb.
Your mom looks at you. You didn't cheat, did you, Ozzy?
No, of course not. Puppy dog eyes.
Oh gosh, roll a d20.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, so she believes you. Yep, she looks at you. It's fine, dear. If you didn't win, you can beat him the next time.
Gotta learn. You gotta study. That's it. And eventually you'll win. Maybe. One day. Maybe.
Around this time, Ozzy, you hear a bunch of footsteps.
Coming from where?
Outside. They're like... Your doors are open, so it's cascading in light. Deep light. But you hear like a series of a lot of people kind of heading up to around your house.
Okay, so you said that the doors are open.
The windows.
Windows. I had that memory of those people coming before, and I know about me being a demon child, right?
Yes, they've come loads of times. Progressively more and more.
I'm going to, since I hear that, I'm just going to look at my mom and say, is it them again? Should we close the windows? I'm going to go close the windows, Mom.
All right, I'll go talk to them again. You go up to the first window. As you look out, there is
Oh boy.
light kind of like radiating all over this village town that you live in. Same thing, shadows aren't cast, so it's like a almost permeant brightness. But when you look out that particular window and you go to close it, you don't see anyone in that immediate vicinity. So you just shut the window as normal.
I keep going throughout the house and just closing them all.
Your mother answers the door. You hear her muttering, and progressively over the years, she's just gotten less and less patient with these folks because she's tried to be like nice. And as you are upstairs closing the window on like the second floor overhang, you hear a tumble and like something like sounds like it's fallen over, and like a bunch of footsteps and other things coming from like below you.
Okay. Hearing that, is Anna with me?
No, not currently.
Fuck. I'm gonna peek out, look for her upstairs, and if I can't see her, I'm just gonna go out the window.
Okay. You peek over the railing of the balcony and you see Anna like at the base of the stairs.
Come up here, Anna. Come up here.
And her back is to you, but you can judge by her body language that she's kind of like stuck in a fit of like fright or something, because she's not moving.
I'm immediately gonna go down the stairs, pick her, get her, and run upstairs through the window.
as you get to your sister, you look up ahead and you see your mother on the ground. She doesn't seem to be moving. And 3 of the townspeople with like pitchforks, torches. I don't know why they need torches. It's a light.
I cast fireball. Wait. What?
Are you shooting fireball energy from your body?
I see my mom laying on the ground and just tears start welling up, and just see the people that did this to her. And over the course of the years, the patients has been getting withered away, and they attacked the person that loved me, that cherished me, that was their child, and always. Yes, I cast fireball, tears in my eyes, and just throw it at them.
So this expression of almost instinctual reflex
You say, I'm the demon, you're the demon!
erupts out of you, and you watch as it collides with one of the townspersons, and they topple over, and the other people look at you, and they kind of like stop. He is a demon.
Get out. Get out.
And they usher themselves back and kind of like look at you while they're exiting out of the house.
I immediately run to my mom and bring Anna with me.
So you force them out of your space, and you close the door, and your mother's down. You can see like blood coming out of her mouth.
Mom, please, no, Mom, wake up. Like, I'm just jostling her. Mom, come on, please.
Ozzy, is she okay?
I don't know, Anna. I don't know if I could do anything. I don't know why they. I try to heal her, like some innate magic in me, something.
As you try your damnedest. Nothing.
Mom, please.
And
No.
Roll me a d20.
Not the real one. That's a 9.
As you're trying to revive or resuscitate your mother, you hear it, and you look over, and there's an arrow pointed out of Anna's chest, and you look up, and there's one window that you weren't able to shut. And as your sister falls down, the memory fades.
I was about to go into a demonic voice.
Is Clinton there? I don't feel like I can traumatize anybody else anymore. Okay, so Clinton,
Yes.
if you've heard everything, get ready, my guy. So
I'm ready.
you are much older now, and you are marching in kind of a group, a battalion of other well-clad, armored people. You have a righteous blade at your side that is sheathed. Very nice, decked out armor. And your battalion kind of stops. Is everyone ready? Now is the time, if you dare, to leave. Because what we're about to go up against is unlike anything I've ever seen. Ever. What do you do?
Want to just sit there. I'm assuming he's waiting for anyone to acknowledge their intent to leave. So I'm just gonna sit there and wait and look ready.
Okay, so you look around for a little bit, and there's no one that. I mean, you have a pretty hardy group with the individuals that you're with, so you don't think anybody would have like last minute cold feet. And the kind of leader of your battalion nods, and you all kind of proceed down this hill pathway, and you come up to kind of like a crossed out void, and you can see a large sea of white water, essentially. The light's still there until it's not. And this heavy, dark, black cloud kind of formulates in the area. And for the first time since you've been alive, since the first time you've been conscious of anything, this is the first time that you've actually seen shadow, shade, darkness. And as the cloud gets thicker and thicker, it cascades over your entire battalion and kind of like sheaves you all in your first presence of darkness. What do you do?
Look up in complete amazement. This is the first time I've seen darkness in the clouds, and just look over the person next to me. What do you think this is?
You look over, and there is a handsome man there, long blonde hair. He's still wearing like the same kind of armor that everybody else is wearing. The only difference between him and the others is he has a pair of beautiful white wings that are just like set behind him. And he looks over to you. I don't know, Asmodeus, but whatever it is, it cannot be good.
Agreed. That thing does not look good. And then I'm gonna just wait to see what the battalion commander issues us to do. Can I tell if the darkness is created by something, or if it's just literally looks like a cloud at the moment?
What started out as like a cloud, you see start to form different creatures from pits of darkness itself, and they all start to pour out of that rain of darkness that is now hitting into all of you, and you see these creatures that you've never seen before. But the only thing that's interesting about some of them, some of the demons and demonic devils that are forming, is that they have similar features to yourself. And you see a couple people, you catch a couple people's eye in the battalion kind of like look at you before the leader of the battalion's like, charge! And you all like race off this side of like a kind of like a cliffside. And for those that have wings, they kind of like fly into the air and start to collide into this epic kind of montage of arcane meets other forms of destruction. And you take this time and you leap off, and this black horse with pure black wings kind of like manifest, and you leap on and land onto it, and you ride off up into the air to join your other teammates, and the memory fades. Meanwhile, back in the present, can I have, I guess most of y'all roll initiative to see who wakes up first? Because that's how my brain tries to track initiative in this case.
5.
14.
What did Vendax get?
I don't know.
Initiative.
Yeah, like regular initiative. Okay.
Wait, we add the initiative too?
Yeah.
18 then. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you wake up, Raylith, kind of in a fit from the dream that you had.
It's cold sweat.
You look over and Vingax is like stirring as if he's about to wake up.
Vengax.
Yeah. Oh, man,
So
next, slowly gets up. What's up, Leela?
I just had a nightmare. I think. Pretty sure that was a nightmare. That was.
Well, that's all I can go. Not good. Could have been worse. You want...
Oh no. Remember? Okay, so I saw this gigantic thing, and it was bad. Like huge, gigantic something. It was. I don't know how to explain it, but I also saw Jenny in my dream. It was. I don't know. I've never experienced that before. That was odd. Was this my first time dreaming, Stacks? DM?
That you can remember. Because normally elves tend to go in this meditative state of trance. But this was the first time that it felt like you were experiencing something in a different way, and it's hard to kind of like express how a dream is compared to meditation, but this definitely felt like it was from a different place.
Okay. It was weird. I had visions. I was running and things just kept getting further away from me, and then it was darkness. I don't know. I've never experienced this before, ever. Like, I've always only meditated, and well, this happened, and
Well, no expert, but nightmares are, I would say, decently common. Yeah, they're gonna be different than meditation because you're not necessarily controlling what you're thinking of. You're subconscious does it. There are some people who delve into the arts of dreams and like go interpret them, say this is what you might be feeling or thinking, but that is not me at all. So I don't know. I would just not think too much into it, me personally. I don't know.
it felt real. It felt real. That's
They do. They do feel real. It's terrible. Well, why don't we try and cheer you up? We'll go out and get some breakfast. See if the others are awake yet.
Right. How did I even end up here? I don't remember coming to my room. Well,
Yeah,
you
I
were
mean, I was
asleep.
passed out. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you wouldn't know. Oh, God, massive hangover. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go check on the. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get breakfast. I'm still a little hungover.
Rayliff, roll me a d6.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, cool! It fell. It's a 3.
Okay, so at least for the next 3 hours, you're gonna have this like groggy headspace kind of hangover type thing in your noggin.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Let's go get breakfast, my guys. Get dressed. I just throw on my robes and head on out.
Okay. As y'all are getting ready, Leia, you awaken to not the sounds of birds chirping or anything like that, but the sound of Dalen snoring next to you in his own bed. Why you gotta call me out like that, dude?
Had to be snoring, huh?
So she's like half asleep, and just as a reaction, she grabs one of her spare pillows and throws it at Dalen.
Dalen, you awaken to a bludgeoning impact on your face.
Be gone, demon! Reach for just swing.
Cast smite on it.
As soon as Dalen yells, like Leia immediately sits up. She grabs her sword that's next to her bed. What? Where? And she's looking around.
Don't worry, I have it. Wait. It's your pillow.
Puts her sword back.
I don't remember if Obi was with y'all or Obi here with me.
In my
I
head's
think-
canon, he like slipped into the room with you as Dalen was coming out to go into the other room to get his stuff. So
No, I remember because Leia tried convincing Obi to be like, "Here, let me try to bring you back. You want to go back with your master? Well, I'll take you to him." And he's just like, "Nah," flies off. But yeah, like Leia just sighs, A demon. Really?
I got nothing.
Right, well,
After the night we had, I guess I was not having good dreams.
that's fair. Want to go get some breakfast since we're up?
Well, now that I'm up, sure. He tosses the pillow back.
She'll just catch it and plop it on her bed. And she will head out to go get some breakfast.
Okay. So this next morning, the area isn't as busy as it was before y'all kind of wind down early for the night prior. You do see Aleem kind of like mulling over like breakfast porridge, I would imagine. But you all come down within the next 10, 15 minutes, give or take.
I'm sorry, I know I had it in my notes, but I can't find. How do you spell Eileen's name?
E-L-I... Where is... Oh, I was like, where is my thing? It's on the other thing. E-L-I... I want to say E-E-M, but don't quote me. I'm gonna look it up. Y'all, I got so many characters on D&D Beyond that when I go to my characters, it takes like a hot minute for it to load. So yeah, E-L-I-E-E-M.
Okay. Okay, but yeah, so I guess Leia heads down. I'm assuming she sees Raylith kind of getting breakfast. She sees Aleem eating. And she'll kind of walk over to Raylith. Good morning. Feeling better?
Food.
I'll take that as a no.
They
Take a
actually
seat.
were really well.
What?
Fangax will be there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and excellent with Raylan for breakfast.
Okay.
Well, looks like someone's finally awake. Did you sleep well?
I did. Yes. Thank you very much. Disgusting.
Hey, you missed one hell of a fight yesterday.
They were fighting. What do you mean?
You didn't hear the damn banshee yesterday?
No, I didn't. That's weird. I usually don't sleep that deeply.
Yes, apparently Dalen tried helping this old woman and she turned into a banshee.
Yeah. There's an entire thing.
Wait.
Mm.
She was an old lady and then turned into a banshee? She wasn't a banshee the whole time?
I don't know, but this old lady just turned into this shrieking monster.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't want to go.
Yes, it was quite the
I'm glad
spectacle,
you guys
but
came out of it okay.
yes, we managed to take it down.
Good.
Is Aleem sitting with us too, or is he kind of just...
Well, he was at his own table before y'all came down. For those that are getting breakfast, like Raylith, y'all are just in a little queue talking to not the bartender, but like one of the barmaids that is working in the bartender's like area. and she's putting in your orders and kind of getting everything ready.
Just give me the fattiest thing you have, please.
Do you want the morning brew, sir? You look a little,
Yeah, yes. Can you say it quieter, please? Yes.
She just writes it down, smiles, and like goes to get ready.
I'm gonna go sit down, okay? Oh, yeah.
Are you sitting anywhere specific, or
I'm gonna go with, what's her name?
Leia?
Yeah, Leia. I meant Elaine, but yeah, Leia.
Oh yeah, okay.
So after Leia orders her food, she will kind of see Aliman kind of wave a good morning.
Ah, good morning. Did you all sleep well?
I mean, I slept all right. I can't speak for everyone else.
Just quiet.
All right.
Aelith will, kind of jaunt downstairs, kind of hopping down the steps. Cheery, happy to see a new day. He'll walk up behind like Raylith and be like, like slap his shoulders, like, "Good morning. How's everyone doing this fine morning?"
Are you fully in your armor and everything?
I am fully in my armor.
Oh gosh!
Make me an athletics check, just random.
Ah!
Ooh, natural 20. What a waste.
Oh,
He's gonna crush them shoulders.
Your poor elvish ears as this like poof, poof. It's like thunder from the heavens sounding with every approaching step.
Just like every step, just like the veins in his head just like grow and grow and just like why?
Luck to Leia, inspo to Dalen.
You.
And as soon as you smack him on the shoulder, like a little bit of like
Morning, Dalen.
You okay there?
Still a little hungover.
Oh, right. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm just kind of like,
Even the like little soft pat because he has like gauntlets on pretty much. It's just like ting ting ting.
Leia's just like, Dalen,
I'm
she kind of like moves the hand off of Rayla's shoulder, like just.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
The barmaid comes over, sets down all of your food and everything. She has a tray. She starts putting down your drinks. Eases over a morning brew, which just looks like hot, warm mud water or something. It doesn't look very appetizing, but she slides that over towards Rayliv. Do you all need anything else?
And Leia kind of whispers, "No, I think we're good. Thanks."
Bacon. Bacon, please.
Points.
take all the eggs and bacon you have,
Points
please
at-
and
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
Bacon is always good.
She just points at the big tray of meat, cooked meat, on the table.
grab
that
like a
she just
handful,
left.
just
Leia kind of like raises a brow, like, okay. She kind of like takes the fork and like starts helping herself, putting food on the plate.
So are you
I'll
all
be-
setting out early or a little bit later?
I want to go to the Mages Guild before. Just let me recover.
Yeah, I don't think we're going anywhere until Raylith is a bit better.
Perception checks, everyone. Disadvantage for Raylith and Vingax, because Vingax doesn't know.
17.
damn. It was a 3.
16.
I got a 3 and a 17.
You know, sober Raylith would have been like,
2 4 is 10.
Of course, it's the people who got like really good sleep and got their asses handed to them by a freaking banshee.
So around that time, Aline, Leia, and Dalen notice first. Leia, your index finger is now completely black.
Oh,
Where
joy.
Before it was just the tip.
Oh, wait. Wait, it grew that much? Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
We need we need to go.
Wait, Leia, why is your finger black? I'm missing something?
It's hard to explain, but if I don't go kill the man that I'm looking for before someone else does, I will lose this finger at this point.
Oh, is this from the bounty you got?
Yeah, it's the bounty. Like Leia's like covering Raylan's ears. Yes, it's the bounty.
I feel like Vingax only has one pitch and it's not low.
Just loud bird squawking.
Oh wait, you do hear birds, Leia.
He's gonna notice what Leia does and go, oh, is that not supposed to be known info?
I mean, I just found it's blog story, something that I can probably explain to you at another time, but I don't think I at least can't waste any more time. If I do, I might lose my finger along with my arm if I don't find this bastard.
Okay, fair enough. I'll say no more. But, yeah, we should probably do that.
I'm gonna grab the mug and just like start chugging it. Like it's like the big gulps too. It's like, whenever you take medicine and you like don't want to swallow it.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like that.
it's like...
You're like forcing it, just like.
Around that time, y'all see Obi, kind of on Rayliff's shoulder, just like mimicking the look of drinking something and like being disgruntled about it, but he's just hanging out.
Leia will see Obi. Hello, good morning, Obi, and she'll kind of like hold out her hand for Obi. I will get on Obi's good side, I swear.
Roll me an animal handling check.
13.
I feel like you always roll 13.
I know.
Obi like looks at you, Leia, and makes like the.
Raylith is too distracted. I'm too distracted right now. Just like.
Leia kind of like slowly pulls her hand back. Oh, okay.
Hairball.
Oh, DM, do we get a long rest, by the way?
Yes, now you do.
Yes, great.
Take long rest.
Yeah.
Dalen is going to finish his breakfast and then go up to like the bar or kitchen or whatever and see if there's anyone to talk to about buying some supplies off of them.
What kind of supplies do you need?
Just some provisions for the road, bread, and any meat that we can preserve, vegetables, fruit.
We have some rations that we can give out to you. If that is what you would like, I just need to know how many potentially.
We will take 4 to 6.
And how many days?
Oh. For 3 days, please.
All right, I'll get those ready for you. Anything else?
That would be all.
Okay, so she starts to work that into her list of stuff she has to get done.
Leia's gonna look over to Raylith. So, how long do you think you're going to need to get better?
It's just probably a couple of hours. I want to go try to.
Raylan, around that time, in your head, you hear... Good morning, son! I was just checking up on you because I sent you a message and you didn't reply, really. I mean, I guess you sent it first, but who knows? Be sure you check in with your father, son! And it kind of like...
Oh, father dearest.
I'm gonna go into one of my fucking pouches, take out the sending stone. I can only send one message a day, and I can't reply. It's checking in. Dad.
Leia's just watching Raylith like, okay, well, if you're going to take a couple hours, I'm gonna go to the Hunters Guild really quickly and just double check on some things before we leave. I will be back. She'll kind of like quickly finish up her breakfast before getting up and leaving.
Do you need me one as like an alibi, or you got this?
What?
Do you need anyone to go with you to make sure you don't get, like, more contracts attached to you or something?
You know what? That might be a good idea.
Right. And he kind of, like, finishes up his porridge and gets ready as well.
Before I end the message by saying Dad, I also want to add, maybe you could teach me the message spell. It'll make it easier.
But before she'll leave, Leia will go over to Dalen, who's over at the counter, and kind of like tap his shoulder real quick. Dalen, Aleem and I are going to the Hunters Guild really quickly. Keep an eye on those two.
You're going back there?
Yes, I want to see if maybe there's a way to, stop this.
Okay, be quick, because that thing's moving fast.
I'm aware.
Maybe you jog. Maybe just...
Maybe take off all your armor and peruse the streets.
I'll be quick. Dalen, no helping old ladies.
Well, if you're going there, maybe I'll go to a different store for food. I was just getting this to be quick.
Aleem has complete confusion on his face.
Well, do you want me to stop off at a shop since I'm going to be out anyway?
Not really. To be honest, your cooking skills are not great. I wouldn't trust what you...
She crosses her arms.
So while those two are bickering, I'm gonna try to sneak away and go to the Mages Guild, and also try to get some like herbs and stuff for alchemy.
Okay, Rayleigh roll stealth. Vingax roll perception.
This girl gonna lose her finger.
What do you mean my cooking skills aren't that great?
18.
Well, it's not that they aren't great. They're just not as good as mine.
Oh. Really? Well, regardless,
I did something wrong.
But never mind, Dalen. Are you sure you don't want me to stop off at a store to pick up ingredients so that way your royal chefness over here can cook us dinner on the road?
When you put it that way, that's fine.
Vingax, you kind of like get distracted by them talking, and you look over, and Raylith is gone.
Raylith was just hearing them getting louder and louder, and just like, okay, no.
Oh, just nerd
Come on, Obi.
So,
I look over and Raymond is gone.
Yeah, like he's slipped out of the tavern.
Leia still has her arms crossed, and she's just like glaring at Dalen like, oh, okay. Well, what ingredients should I pick up then, Dalen?
You need
What
bread?
ingredients would you like for your amazing cooking?
Is this the best time to go into the... never mind.
Is Vengax saying anything while we're bickering?
Oh, I don't know.
Nope. Vengax is just staying out of it. And then he's gonna get up and see if he can and leave the tavern and see if he can maybe find Raymond.
Keep an eye on them as they both slip away.
So as y'all are talking, you see a plumage of bright colored feathers from Vingax as he's like walking out of the tavern. It just catches your eye. Your passives.
Where's he going? Vengax, where are you going?
Vengax sitting around like, I'm gonna find Raylith. He just walked off.
Raylith. She's now looking around.
He is not there.
Where did they? Are you kidding me? All right.
I'll find him. I'll find him. You go do your thing. I'll find him.
I am getting really up to date on what type of party this is.
What is that supposed to mean?
Shall we go to the Hunters Guild?
Fine, I'll just pick up a bit of everything at the store then. She just turns and leaves.
Bit of everything. What?
Oh boy.
I have a year's supply of garlic. So you all split off into different directions. I'll say for convenience sake, Vingax and Dalen are together looking for Raylith. Raylith is on his own, and then Leia and Aleem are off towards the Hunters Guild. Can I have Raylith, Leia, Vingax roll a d20?
14.
Okay.
I also got a 14.
Who's faster between you two?
Probably Raylith. I got a +2 to dexterity.
I got a +3.
Okay. Oh, what did Vingax get? A 9?
Got a 9.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Raylith, you're maneuvering around the city of Vagrin. You remember a couple of signs when you were coming in that detailed where the Mages Guild was. So you're like headed in short of the general direction, but because your head's like banging and like when you leave
I also pull out my
outside
hood.
the tavern, like people are out hustling and bustling. It's a lot louder. You're finding yourself like maneuvering through the streets like haphazardly rather than like the direct path that you need to get there. And you round like one corner and it turns into like an alleyway, and you see a person in the alley kind of like leaned up against the wall, and they're just like flipping a coin and catching it, looking at it, and then like flipping it again. And then at the opposite end you can see like traffic and stuff on the opposite end of the alleyway. And then further down the street where you are, there's just like more traffic and stuff.
Wake up. I'm gonna try to straighten myself up and walk through the alley to get to the other side.
Roll me a performance check. Because we all know how we are. when we
Advantage?
think That advantage for what? You got nothing.
Obi?
No, Obi's just like mimicking you.
Performance, right?
Yes.
That's a 14.
Okay. So you like stiff-bodied walk through, kind of. I'm not at all impaired in any way. You get past the man as he grabs the coin. He looks at you and like you and Obi and just kind of like shrugs a bit and then like flips the coin again, and you get to the end of the alleyway. And you can see off into the distance these like large purple and violet banner ribbons kind of like flowing off in the distance. And you see like gold inlays in it. And you remember, from what you remember, that's probably the direction you need to go to get to the Magus Guild.
Let's go this way, Obi.
And as you head in that direction, Leia, you and Aline arrive at the Hunters Guild. Same thing, suit of armor, other decked out statue of a well hunter-esque person. Anyways, you walk into the door. You see that same poor sap of a boy behind the counter, just like reading a book. But overall, the area is kind of empty.
And she'll walk over and notice that he's reading his book again. Excuse me.
He stops. One second. Puts his little feather piece into the book and like closes it, and then looks up at you. Yes, welcome to the Hunters Guild. How may I help you?
Is the guild master here?
He's not in yet. No. Why?
I needed him to talk to him about a mark that I recently acquired.
Oh, did you
To go
want
after.
to turn in one? Oh, you have to go get it still. I see. He normally comes in around this time if you would like to wait.
Sure. That's fine.
I believe there is seating area right over there. You passed it when you came through the doors.
And she'll nod and turn and make her way over to a chair and take a seat.
You wait for a hot minute until the doors open and this woman walks in, and she has long white hair that's kind of like braided into two thick braids, and throughout the hair there's like patches of feathers and other intricate like beads and things kind of interwoven into them, and she has very large great axe on her back, and she comes in with like this presence of like
Authority.
yeah. And you look up and she like looks over at you and then like walks over, approaches the boy. They like mumble, talk for a little bit. And you see him like point off to you. And then like go back to reading his book.
Yeah, she'll kind of like immediately like, straighten up a bit.
And she comes back and stops just short of you and Aline. Good morning. I heard that you needed to speak with the guildmaster.
Yes, I did. Are you the guild master?
Yes. My name is Ariane. And you are?
I'm Leia Hillshadow.
And I am just a Leem. Pleasure. What matter did you need to speak of?
Okay, so I want to start off by saying I guess I became a member of this guild when I accepted a mark yesterday. There's a mark that I had asked for regarding a certain individual that I'm looking for. And I did not realize after accepting a mark that I'm on a time schedule if someone else takes the same mark, and she'll show her finger.
Yes, it's sort of a inside trade. Lots of the other hunters like a bit of a challenge, otherwise going out and collecting marks can get a bit trivial. Did someone else also take this mark?
Yes, actually. And I forgot her name.
Roll a history, Jake.
Hooray. Never mind.
Or Scott.
18.
It dawns on you that her name was Freya.
I knew it started with an F.
That
Yes, a woman by the name of Freya took the mark. But again, I wasn't a member of the guild originally, so I didn't know about this. Is there any way to not have this finger removed?
You could find the mark, or you could just cancel the contract.
And if I cancel the contract,
Then no other hunters will be hunting for the mark, and that individual would just be running loose. The thing with the Hunters Guild, it's kind of like an interwoven network. So if there's information about a particular mark that someone comes across, they'll be able to submit it at their nearest Hunters Guild, and it'll relay the information to anyone that's trying to find them.
DM, I'm trying to remember the whole workings of a mark. You said with the mark, you're able to somewhat track the target with it? Along...
Yes, essentially tracking them will be easier, and then anyone that has the mark can also kind of track and figure out who else is also looking for.
So, Leia's kind of contemplating on whether she should cancel this mark or risk losing a limb.
Roll an insight check.
A 19.
I sense that there's a bit of worry in regards of the mark spreading too much. Am I right?
Well, yes. I mean, just yesterday it was just my fingertip, and then this morning it spread to my entire finger. Like,
yes. Well,
that's a pretty fast pace for a mark to move.
Potentially, yes, but also, if your limb is to be severed, you could always bring it back to your nearest Hunter's Guild and have it reattached. It's a painful process, but it's one that most of the hunters are willing to endure to get better.
Okay, so for example, if I were to lose my arm from this mark, I could just take my arm and bring it to the Hunters Guild and they'll attach it back.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
The only downside is there have been a few cases where the individual lost track of their limb, or it spread in a way that made it a bit of an inconvenience to bring back.
Right. Well, if there is no other way to stop this rather than cancel the mark or find the mark, I still do need to track down this certain individual.
Do you not know how the mark works? Leia, make a perception check.
I do not. Like I said, I was not originally a member of this guild. A 10 for perception.
Okay. It's not until she gets a little bit closer and you see her hands. There is like a black ring around one of her fingers. One of the tips is black. Basically, all 10 appendages have some form of a mark on them at their like base level as she looks at you. Essentially, and she like taps one of them, and you see like a small glyph kind of like appear out of the mark, and it's just a radial projection of whoever that mark is. You just need to tap into the energy by tapping on it specifically, and any of the information that you need to know about them. As you do that, like there's just like
She's
this
amazed
orc
by this.
face is just like yes, maybe
At one point, it glitches.
not as much. And you watch her kind of like take the headshot of this like large creature and kind of like shrink it down, and it shows you like the whole mass of them. And she like spins it, and you get like a radial projection of it. Then you like see her swipe it, and like kind of like a dossier of information about what she knows about this creature is like there, and she's just like reading it over. Basically, it's like a quick way to either update or find pertinent information about the mark that you're looking for. Are you just tapping it still?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
She's amazing. She's never seen something like this before. She's like, oh my god, how does this work?
Aleem's just like, oh my god.
Kind of sees Elena just like, so, my apologies. All right. Well, thank you for your time. Ariam was your name, correct?
Ariane? Yes.
Right. I won't waste any more of your time. I guess I've made my decision. I'm just gonna suck it up and go after this mark. And if I lose my arm, I lose my arm. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Did you just say if you lose your arm, you lose your arm? Why are we here, Leia, if you're just going to keep it?
Look, after now receiving more information, like I can do this, like swiping through the information. I didn't know I could do that. With this information, I should be able to find who I'm looking for, and I do need to find him.
All right. Well, is there anything else?
No, that should do it. Thank you.
She kind of like nods and like heads back off, passes the guy that's just like reading, and goes off into the back rooms.
Right. Shall we head to a food store now? Or the
Yes.
market?
We're so short on garlic.
Oh, good. I'll be sure to get 1,000 things of garlic.
Starts heading out. Dalen and Vingax, roll a survival check.
18, 17.
Oh no, you got a
22.
minus? What was Vingax's survival?
22.
Okay, yeah. Y'all being of the sober-minded bodies.
And a well-rested bird.
Yeah, that too. Arrive to the purple and violet plumage of the Mages Guild within 10 to 15 minutes. No big deal.
Well, shall we? We shall.
Yes. Let's.
So, as you both enter, I need you both to make a perception check.
14.
Okay.
18.
Okay. So, you both come in and there's like lots of different mages and stuff going to and fro. Vingax, you are able to catch a snip of color in the back, and you see Raylith like arms sprawled, and he has like 2 stacks of books that people keep stacking more books in, and then there's like 3 books like balanced on his head, and he's just like, "What is happening?"
This is the Mages what? It was
Be
like this over
still,
there.
be still. And this like very large furbolg of a man is just like plopping not light books at all in various tomes, sections out of the 3 like
You see, like,
balance
well, you
points.
can't really see, but like, whenever Raylanth has their arms like this, you just see the forearm like, it's like, you know, cut, but it's just like straining really hard, just like.
Right. One more.
Help me, help.
And he grabs this like huge knocker of a book. And he sets it down, and I need you to make a dex save.
Yes.
That's a 10.
So, Dalen and Vingax, you walk up to a straining Rayliv who's just like not trying to move anymore. What would you like to do?
Raylith, why did you run away from us?
It was loud. It was really loud. But this is so much worse.
Oh, am I still speaking too loud? I'll be quiet. Is this better?
Are these your friends you were
Raven,
speaking
you need
of?
help?
Yes. Do both answers.
Okay, Vengax is gonna like puff his wings.
Oh, you want to
Should-
balance books as well? And he just like hands you a giant tome. Put this in your arm.
Vengax.
What?
What is
I don't
happening
understand a
here?
word you said.
I heard Vingax. I guess the book toppled him over.
Oh boy.
Clinton!
Sorry. What happened?
I handed you a book and I didn't hear what you said after.
Oh, I said Vengax refused the book. He says no thanks.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Oh, you're not a mage?
Cleric.
Cleric. Ooh, he kind of like does that like. All right, I'll put it back on, and he sets it on top of Rayleigh, and like Rayleigh just like tumbles over. Ah, you're not supposed to drop them.
Rayleigh, why are you?
Rayleigh's just covered. You just hear the
You
hands
know
just
what?
like.
What are you doing, Rayleigh? Why are you carrying books?
I just walked in here. I said that I wanted to talk to somebody about the guild, and now I'm here.
Oh, you wanted to talk about the guild. I thought you said topple out. Yeah, miscommunication. Yeah, I'll just help you up real quick. Oh, there you go. Stand straight. All right. How may I be of assistance? Rayleigh is having the best day.
Look. Okay. What? Roll something. Hang on. Okay.
Just imagine Vingax and Dalen in the background trying to balance books while they talk now.
Okay. I'm trying to figure
Hey,
out.
that's $1,000. He refuses.
Okay. So, the reason I came here was because I wanted to know what you guys are all about, what you do here. I've never been part of a guild before or anything, so yeah, just curious. Before we leave and go help find this person. Yeah.
I mean, we're all mages here, so it really depends on what you want. You learn different magics. You learn different spells. You learn to create and acquire your own grimoires. It really depends. There's a long list. Various types of mages
I don't know.
all come through, and
Okay.
they are magnificently displayed here and here. You can see these tapestries and the different photos, and don't forget about actually, I forgot, but here we are.
Okay. Well, I don't have a grimoire. I have these. And I pull up the sleeves.
Yes, I have an arm as well. See?
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch, and you're gonna see like my hand just like you're gonna see like this inky tattoo on my bicep, like just form and come up my arm, and it's like a purple bluish decrepit hand. It's like I cast through these tattoos, not a grimoire.
I've never seen that before in my entire existence as one of the lead mages here.
Well, that's why I'm here. Yeah, I don't need a book or anything. My body is a book.
What happens when
Quite
you run
literally,
out
I've
of
heard-
body?
It's my. According to Dalen over there, I'm an open book. Quite literally, because if I get angry, and I'll just think of like something in my past, and you see me turn like yellow.
That's new. And he's like, as you're talking, he's like stretching out your arms, and he pulls out this like measurement tape. He's like, do you always turn different colors?
It depends on my emotions.
Ah, so what you're saying is you're an open book.
You already made that. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this isn't a good thing. If you're a mage, you can't go around willy-nilly displaying what's already going to, like, happen before it happens. If I was a mage, and I knew you were a walking book, and I was like, oh, he looks like he's about to cast a spell at me, and I know exactly what spell it is. If
Well,
someone
that's
knows
why-
how to read your body...
That's why I'm covered.
What happens if you're not covered?
Well, then I guess I'll know, but you don't know the spells until they're cast. Not everything is literal. Everything is interpreted different, at least to me.
So, what would you like to learn here?
Just as much as possible. Any spells? I'll fill my body with all these tattoos if I have to.
I mean, I can't prescribe you to just, like, willy-nilly write ink stuff on yourself and, like...
Oh, I don't need to necessarily write all over myself.
And he, like, looks over to Dalen and Vingax. Then how do you get all of these, markings?
Dalen just like walks up with
From
the
a
books.
spirit girl.
The spirit girl.
Yep, spirit girl gave them one on the back here.
Magic growth transformation.
Yep.
What did you say your name was?
He's Dalen.
No, you, with the markings.
Raylith.
Raylith.
Raylith Brightwood.
Brightwood? Do you come from the Brightwood family?
Yes.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say so? I mean, you probably did, but I just wasn't listening.
What do you know about the Brightwoods?
You know, things and stuff and things. I know exactly what to do. And he, like, goes over and he grabs another book. And, like, this one is a mammoth of a whopper. He comes back over to you. Relax, I'm not going to, like, plop it on your head or anything. He, like, opens it up, turns a few pages. See, here. And he, like, sets it down on a table.
Oh, thank God. I will begin to read.
All right. Well, usually what we start our apprentice mages off with is something easy. Fetch this, bring back this, talk about this, get this, acquire this. But for you, you seem to have a general grasp of your abilities. So I will give you a little bit more of an advanced thing here. So he points in the book. If you're a Brightwood, you should be familiar with fey creatures. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Yes.
Good. I was just making sure. I didn't want to not be correct and just have to.
So, you know how, okay, so Raylith had already changed yellow, but he, like, went back to his normal color. But as he gets progressively louder, you just see, like, the yellow just start forming a little bit.
You're showing your tells.
Mm.
Wait, are you angry? Do you not like reading? Am I going too fast for you?
I'm a bit hungover, so.
Hungover with what?
I just look at him dumbfounded. I drank too much last night.
Oh, without what you say so, and he, like, reaches into his pouch and, like, hands you a small capsule, and it's filled with, like, a weird, like, greenish blue liquid that changes color depending on how you hold it in the light.
Just drink it.
Yes, well, don't lather it on your body. That'd be weird.
Downs it.
You see as Rayleigh downs it, his skin changes like in an array of different colors as you're not quite sure how to process the taste. It's a mixture of nothing and like everything at the same. It's a little bit weird to drink. And then the texture is partially liquid, partially grainy, partially you're not gonna go there. But it finally goes down. You're not sure if it'll settle, but it settles, and you feel better. But it's also been like 3 hours, so you're not sure if it was the capsule.
Okay. Well, that seemed to do the trick. Thank you. Okay. So, what did you need me to go get? Yes, I'm an Ladrin. I'm Faye.
Yes. There is a fey creature I would like you to track. It is in the 2 seconds. I don't like to misspeak. You know how that be sometimes. You know, there's so many people that go around misspeaking, and they just like misspeak. Cool. Here we are. I need you to go to the Vuthara woods. You know where those are?
Lara Woods. I do not.
It is directly to the east of the city.
Okay.
And I need you to find me a specific plant. Very specific. Are you writing this down?
Yeah, I could. It's all up here.
He's a book.
Okay. Well, it's called a midnight jasmine.
Okay. How does it look?
Like a midnight jasmine.
Coloration, all that.
Oh, well, it only appears at twilight, and it has a blackish hue with kind of like small plumes of gold and silver and like violet that kind of like glisten. But you won't be able to see it unless it's direct moonlight.
Okay. I'm actually quite well versed in plants, or nature as well.
Good. You should be able to find this and bring it back without any trouble. Make sure you don't kill it. Collect it by the roots.
Okay. I'll do.
Also, don't touch it. Don't touch the petals. Should be more specific.
Okay. Well, if I use my Spawn the Chill touch again, this would kill it, correct?
Yes. Don't kill it either. I need it alive.
Can you show me another spell to get it?
Another spell.
Like mage hand or something of the sorts. I don't know
Don't
myself.
have mage hand. You call yourself a wizard.
Well, that's why I have this.
Well, I have this, and he hands you a small shovel.
Oh.
Little like. Little.
Okay. Okay. I will attach it to my hip.
Right. Use that. Collect the plant. Bring it back here.
Okay. All right. Are you sure you can't teach me mage hand?
I mean, I probably could, but do I want to? That's like a whole process, and I have the.
It'll be quick. It'll be quick.
It's not quick. It's hours and hours of me remembering back in the day when I was just a wee wizard lad. And
All right. Point taken. We'll be going. Oh, before I go, actually, what's your name? I didn't catch it.
Oh, I didn't throw it. My name is Dorcan. Not to be confused with my brother Dorkanot.
How do you spell that?
Dorcan.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, Barkin. I will be back as soon as I can.
All right, open book fellow. Oh, is that like the Fae version of it?
Okay. I'll see you later. Dalen, Vengex, let's go.
Well, that was fun.
Very much over. Dorkin.
It can be easy to steal your identity.
Oh gosh. A website just started playing random stuff. It can be easy to steal your identity.
Anywhere else you need to run off to, Raylith?
I'm going to go see Magistrate? What was his name?
Oh, Maester?
Maester. Thank you. I'm going to go see Maester. My adoptive dad.
So you did find your dad?
Again, adoptive, not necessarily.
Right. Maybe you'll have something to reattach fingers or arms.
That's all a bit hazy for me. Well, why do we need that?
Leia's mark on her hand. It's if we don't kill the target before someone else, it will separate from her body.
Oh, well then, maybe I should not have gone to the Mage Guild because that's like another thing that we need to do. But then we also need it.
You shouldn't have, but it's okay. She ran off too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go say, yeah.
And
Right.
whether
To Dad.
Dalen and Vengax are just going to follow?
Yes.
Yes.
Leia, you and Aline arrive at the market district. What kind of things are you trying to buy?
Just, basic cooking ingredients. Any, especially like root vegetables like carrots and potatoes, things like that. Just anything that she could probably just get her hands on.
That's a good
Okay.
stew.
Roll me a D100.
A 10.
Oh dear.
How?
10 pounds of garlic.
How? How?
I don't know. Ask the dice. I don't know.
Man, if you were a cleric.
Hey, deity, could you help me? No? Oh, okay, cool.
Find the potatoes, please. Maybe the carrot. No? Okay.
Okay. Here is the one for the thingamajig. General store. There we go. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. It takes you some time, but you feel that you've gotten at least 3 or 4 days worth of rations. You're not sure how good the meals are going to be, but you got some dried meats. You got some vegetables that look like they won't go off anytime soon. And you
Liam,
got...
these carrots look all right. Right? Like, shows to leave the carrot.
Not really a carrot person, but yes, they're a bit scrawny, though.
Oh, well, okay. What about this potato? Do you think this potato looks good?
Just the one?
It's all green. No,
I mean, I have a small sack of potatoes if you want to go through each one of them.
Just whatever works for you, Leia.
Well, I feel they're fine. So it shows the potato back in the sack. All right.
All of that comes to maybe 5 silver worth of food.
Okay. I would hand the silver over to the vendor.
Okay. It would have been multiple vendors, but yeah, we
I just realized I asked that lady at the inn for food, and then I just walked off.
You definitely. Around the last vendor that you go to get some food, you see it's like a beacon. Vengax's plumage, because the market district is roughly the same area as where Maester's shop is. So from that, you're able to discern Raylith and Dalen kind of walking, not in your direction, but like walking towards the shop.
Oh, Aleem, there's the others. Let's go catch up with them.
Yes, we must tell them about all of the potatoes that we have gotten.
Well, you
I'm gonna roll an
sassy.
insight. I'm gonna roll an insight check on.
Should I roll deception? Or should I just roll?
Yes, I can't wait for Dalen to see all of the vegetables I have picked out for the rations. Let's go. I got a 12 on insight. 12.
Okay, you rolled a 25 for deception. Yes. Dalen, Raylith, Vingax. Do I even know your name is Vingax? I don't know.
No. That's.
I mean, I'm sure Aleem overheard us speaking to Vengax, you know, while we're eating and stuff. But yeah, so Leia's gonna go over to Dalen and hold up the rations that she got. Here.
Thank you so much. This is all you could. I mean, it'll do.
What, Dalen? What?
Nothing. I'm sure this was the pick of the litter.
You're damn
so,
right it was.
Are you still going to lose your finger?
So I have found out where I'm talking as we're walking. I have found out that if I were to go after this mark and I somehow, let's say, lose my arm, apparently, if I keep my arm and bring it back to the Hunters Guild or any other Hunters Guild, they should be able to reattach it.
And
Although they
do
said it was very painful.
Find comfort in this?
Well, at least it's better than not having an arm at all.
So we have a possibility to do what I want to do as well.
What? Did you say something, Raylan?
Okay, so here's the thing. I went to the Mayor's Guild. They want me to go get a plant for them. It's like east of the town. Yeah. So if you want, if it's up to you entirely, we could go to the Thera woods, and I need to go get a twilight or a moonlight jasmine.
Why do you need to go get a flower?
Just because she can reattach her arm doesn't mean we should take our time and do that.
Yeah, but then we'll go super far away, and I won't be able to do that. It's like
Well, hold on. And Dalen, you watch as like Leia taps her finger, and like, you see the.
Demons!
No, it's just it's
would
magic.
Raylan-
It's
would-
magic.
Yes.
Would I be shook by that?
Imagine her. I mean, that's a personal one.
Uh,
Imagine her doing that about 60 times in a row.
I thought we weren't going to discuss that, Salim.
Okay. Wait, can I see your finger?
I'm sure she like holds out her finger.
It's okay. I want to cast Identify on there, but it's gonna be like 10 minutes.
You mind if I try?
Would just feeling a poke into your finger. Nothing's happening.
Okay.
Oh, so I guess only I can do it.
Beep boop, beep boop.
So I'm gonna. Okay, so Leia, I want to identify what kind of magic this is.
Sure, I guess.
It's gonna be like 10 minutes. So okay.
10 minutes. Can't you just use magic to
I'd rather
figure
not,
it out now?
Just in case, I would rather not.
10
All
minutes.
right. Well, is it gonna take 10 minutes to?
You want me to go
Get-
talk to your dad for you while you do this?
I'll save it for later. Okay, let's just. Yeah, I'll go do that.
But yeah, Leia's actually going to take a look at the information that the guild has for Matuk, actually.
Okay. As you start to like go through the different screens on it, you get to one. It labels what his name is, what his race is, roughly his height. It's not like cemented in because that's like a maybe he was this tall. And then there is kind of documentation since, well, you didn't check on it, but since the mark's been there, there's been documentation already applied of different villages that have been raided with sightings similar to the description on this particular mark.
Now, with the latest, I guess, spotted, sighting, is it anywhere near this forest that Raylith has to go to?
The closest is the village of Tamis, which is to the west of here.
Complete opposite direction. Got it.
Yep. And that, from what you can tell, is the last place that you and like Dalen had kind of like tracked down to him being. So from the tracks that you got from him there, you headed east because that's where the track said that he was. So he could be anywhere between like Tamis to Vagrant to anywhere.
Great. Leia has this like kind of annoyed look on her face. But then she kind of just taps her finger, makes the screen disappear.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
Yeah.
What does it say where to go?
I would like Vengax to be super surprised at seeing this dossier manifest itself from her finger and just do like the little bird twist in his neck. Go, whoa! What did you color your finger?
I couldn't help but see you be a little upset. What's going on?
Well, the last sighting of my target was west of here, and the forest that you need to go to is east of here. Complete opposite directions.
Well, the plant will still be there, so I could go help, and then we could come back and do that afterwards, maybe.
I mean,
Well,
true,
she
but
will need
there's...
to turn in her mark. So we'll be
That
halfway.
is... Of course, that's even if he's still there by the time we get there.
I mean, when was the last time? When was that thing updated?
Yeah, when was the last time this was updated with that information? Like, when was that sighting supposedly have taken place?
Would
Just hit the
been
refresh
about
button.
a week ago, which matches to like the last time you and Dalen were in that area.
That's a week ago?
So he may still be there.
It's a possibility, yes.
Okay. Like I said, the plant will still be there. So if you want, we can still go over there, see if he's still there. And
What did you need the plant for again? I don't
it's-
remember.
It's for the guild. I just want to.
For the glory of the guild.
Sure.
Guild?
Yes,
yeah,
I think we're all in the Wizards Guild now
well,
because we held books.
I did not hold a book.
I didn't hold a book.
oh, okay. We're in the Mage's Guild.
I'm a mage.
In the swords, kind of. You can cast magic.
I could just see Dale like placing a wizard's hat on. I'm a mage.
If there's
I
not
cast
fan art, what
first.
are y'all doing? We have free time. Giving y'all prime poses. You're a heavy wizard.
Technically.
You're a wizard, Dalen.
Okay. But yeah, if you want, we can go and check it out again. The plant will still be there. It'll yeah, I've got time. And if it lessens the risk of you losing an arm, or even more, I would be more obliged to do that. That way, you don't have to go through that searing pain of it getting reattached.
Yeah, as Raylith is describing, like, oh, that agonizing pain of reattaching your dismembered arm.
I'm just
Like,
saying.
it's just like, mm-hmm.
Just
We should get going.
saying. If you guys want, you guys could go get the horses, and I'll go see my dad. I'll meet you guys at the wall, at the border. Adopted that.
That's a good plan.
You all have horses.
A couple.
You know,
Ooh.
I didn't expect a party like y'all to actually be traveling by horseback.
Okay.
Leia's just like, what do you mean by that?
Like,
Yeah.
Raylan is just gonna cut right through the bullshit. It's like, look, you're being really shady. I get it. You're new. You're used to traveling by yourself. I get it. And
Well,
I know
that-
I know we separated. I know we did, but that's because we're in the city. We're fine. As long as Dalen doesn't help any old women, we're fine.
No
Okay?
promises.
There's just
Don't help
a
'em.
lot of flags I'm noticing.
Yeah. Look, it just we're fine. We work better as a team when we're in battle. We're fine right now.
In his defense, I'm surprised I still have a horse too.
See, it's
Dalen,
this whole
Dalen,
package
Dalen.
that's kind of like imprinted into my mind. I can't look away.
Dalen,
It's
look,
Right, Dalen, shall we go get our horses then?
like a carriage
And-
wreck or something.
Okay, stop with your shady business, okay? If you guys could get another horse, that'd be amazing. If not, it's fine. I'm gonna go.
I mean, in my mind, a sack of potatoes and Leia losing a limb is kind of like same as priority. So here we are.
Yeah, okay.
Listen
Yeah.
here, you little bitch!
He's not wrong.
At this point, Leia will turn and head to the stables to get her horse.
Okay.
I'm gone. I'm walking towards. Oh god. Vanguard,
get to
if you
meet
want, you
this
can
dad
stick
one
with them
day.
as well.
What was it? I heard my name and a whole bunch of garbling.
If you want, you could stick with them and try to get another horse. That way, we have 3 instead of 2, and yeah. We'll work up to
I mean,
it.
I'm okay with flying around.
I know. You have wings. I get it. You're a birdie. You can fly. That's cool. But not all of us are graced with wings.
Do you want a third horse so you don't have to ride with one of the others?
I was mainly speaking
Or is it embarrassing?
for a lame.
Don't make any caveats for myself.
Good, we won't then.
I'm just huff it.
That's Queen talking, not Leia.
Like, wait a second.
No, Leia's gone. She went to go get her horse.
So Vingax, do you go with Raylith or do you go with the others?
He'll go with Raylith.
Okay.
He's gonna stick with the familiar
Crazies and
person he's
I mean, right now, y'all are all equally crazy. Y'all have shown equally crazy actions throughout the campaign.
Totally
It's been
same.
like 4 episodes.
What? Leia ain't crazy.
Everything I've done is 100% normal.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna
right.
Leo DiCaprio my way with no armor down the streets, helping old ladies.
It's like 100% normal.
Okay.
That's something you might actually see on day to day.
So, as Leia and Dalen and Aleem are headed towards the stables, Raylith and Vingax, since you're like right here, you enter into the trinket shop place.
Yeah.
Accessories. And you notice all the candles are like blown out. And there's like toppled over tables and things. And there's a large crack in the structure of the podium that Maester normally stands atop of.
Maester? Dad? Papa?
And you hear a large clattering.
I look at okay, let's just okay. We gotta go check that out. Even though in horror movies you're not supposed to go towards the sound, but hey, we're gonna go anyways.
Any opposition, Vingax?
Nope, no opposition. Saying I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. Y'all get up to the podium area where that that there's like a opening. And you open it and you see like a flight of stairs that go up, but you also see like a door right behind the stairs that's kind of like small for small people because he's small, so he's not gonna make a huge door.
I'm gonna open it.
Sweet. And we're gonna take a break.
Fuck.
We'll be back here shortly. No emotional damage behind this door, I assure you. Okay, bye. necessarily bad. No, definitely not that song.
Was that hell's battle music?
Wait, I can play this one. This one's not as scary. There we go. So you open the door, and you hear like more things like tumbling in the background.
When I'm just like, may I start? Dad?
Oh. Who's there?
Raylith? You good? Everything fine?
You hear like the shuffling of feet, and then around the side, Maester comes, and he's wearing like his nightgown. Oh.
What?
What? How did you get in here?
Gestures to a big old crack in the spire or the pillar.
Oh, you like that, do you? It's an enchantment.
Oh, why are all the lights out?
I mean, people don't typically steal from you if it already looks like it's been stolen. You know what I'm saying? I was just about to open shop.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize. It just looked like everything was ransacked, so I got worried, and I was like, oh god, oh no.
Oh, you were worried about the shop, eh?
I was more worried about you. That's why I came back here. Okay.
He like pats you on the head. Okay, move out the way. I can't get through the door.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
So y'all come back into the main area, and you watch him just like touch a little switch, and like he flicks it up, and then everything shifts back to how it normally is. The candles light up, the crack vanishes, tables untopple themselves, books stack.
Oh. Okay. That's
Yeah,
really
it's
smart.
an enchantment.
That's really, really cool. So here's the thing. I was wondering if you could teach me spells or anything of the sorts, and like message. That way whenever you sent me a message, I could actually respond multiple times rather than just once.
You do know there's a range to that, don't you?
There is?
Yeah, it's like a ridiculously close amount. Like, if you're just going to send it to me, you might as well just come up and talk to me. But anyways, what sparked this wanting to learn bit?
Well, I'm going to be leaving.
Well, who's
in
your
front-
friend?
That is my big bird friend. His name is Birdie. No, I'm kidding. His name is Vengax.
Birdie? No, I'm kidding, Vingax. That's a very long name. I'm probably not going to remember it, but it's nice to meet you.
Call him Ben or Gax.
Gaxvin.
Yes.
No, it's Vega.
No, it's Gaxvin. It's fine.
It looks like a Gaxvin.
I'm gonna let you die, Rayla.
Do you not have a sense of humor? Okay.
Right. Cantrips. Oh, I know. And one of his unseen servants brings him a book. Here. There we
I
go.
grabbed the book. Oh.
Read that. It'll take you maybe a day. And after that, you'll be fully versed in cantrips. But, the type where you have to prepare them the night before, similar to all your other wizard spells. Just switch them out to whatever you need for the day. But make sure you read every word, because if you don't, you're gonna mess it up.
Okay, we'll do. And do you have anything for like the long range sending, or no?
I thought I gave you a stone.
It's not enough.
Are you trying to talk to other people? Is that what's happening?
I mean, just in case, you know, like let's say Vengax or Leia from yesterday, the one that you thought was my partner.
Oh yeah, how's
Let's
that
say-
going? Am I expecting grandkids soon?
No. She's actually hunting somebody down, and
Oh, so there's competition. I see how you like it. Hmm?
yes, Dad, yes, of course. So she joined the Hunters Guild, and there's a mark, and now she has a thing on her finger, and it's spreading, and she might lose her arm.
You put a ring on it.
No, I didn't.
You
I didn't.
clever
I didn't. No,
guy.
no.
I see.
No.
No, he definitely did. That ring was all his idea.
Oh, now you have a sense of humor.
See, Gaxman agrees. When am I going to the wedding? How come I haven't gotten an invite yet? Why do I never leave out this shop?
Why don't you ever leave outside the shop?
Oh, I don't know. It's scary out there. I don't like to go.
That makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, just in case anything ever happens, you know, like let's say the entire group gets separated, and I want to see if they're still alive, and if I don't get a response, well, then that means you're dead, and you know, it saves time.
Right. It looks like you have a lot of learning to do. So I'm going to give you a lot more books. One second. And he goes off. He actually like opens a cabinet and like starts picking out books.
Oh. That's a
Right.
lot.
Do you have the thing that I gave you the other day?
Yes.
Was there a question mark at the end of that yes or?
I pull it out.
Right. So when you're not using these, just store them in this, and he gives you like a small bag. Boop.
Oh, thank you. It's just a regular bag, or like I look inside it, put my hand in there.
Your hand kind of like
Oh, okay. Hang on.
regular bag. Why would I have a?
No. So it's a bag of holding. Okay.
Yes, it's a bag of holding. It's not holding anything currently, except for these, and he hands you like a bunch of books.
Okay. I open the bag.
There we go. Plops them in.
Thank you.
When you get bored, just bring one of those books out and start reading. You'll learn sooner or later.
I will. Thank you for everything. For being my dad. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course. I mean, you just let me know when I have grandchildren, because those little rugrats will be able to go around and like do all my little, unseen servant things.
Okay. It saves you the magic. I get it.
Mhm.
Plus, you could always teach them and to be like artificers or wizards or something. It'd be really cool. Like mini-yous.
Oh, mini-me's? Do you hear that, Vaxkin? Gax Velasky? Scoof Badooper?
Yeah. That's all it
I love Bigster.
I've completely forgotten your name.
is. Okay, it's Vangax, but that's okay.
Does he always talking backwards, forwards?
Yes, always.
Right. So, what are you doing today? What's on the agenda? What's happening?
The agenda is to go try to find Leia's mark before she loses her arm. So we're going to the village
In
west
marriage
of here.
to someone else that she's looking for. Yep.
Yeah, we got to take care of him. We got to cut him out of the picture, just like, we gotta.
Yes.
So yeah, that's pretty much the agenda. Do you have any? Well, we're gonna be traveling, and hopefully we don't die out there. Hopefully.
Oh, you're leaving Vagrant?
Yeah, for maybe for a little bit, but we will be back because I still have business here, and you also live here, and I need to visit you.
Oh, well, you can visit anytime. I am always here, probably, most likely. I never leave this place. So, you're gonna be traveling outside of the city by yourself with your friends and your girl?
Yes.
Right, well, how are you doing these things?
By horse.
Oh, you have a horse.
Well, they have horses. I don't.
You don't have a horse.
No. And he could fly, so.
Is he your horse?
No. No.
Ah, well, you know, back in my time of travel, I used to travel in style, so, I mean, here we go. And he, like, snaps his fingers. And then an unseen servant comes out, and you see a little whistle.
Whistle? What is that?
It's a whistle!
Oh, well, I mean, what does it do?
Yeah, blow on it! And he, like, throws it at you.
Put it to my lips and just blow it.
You hear, like, a jingle jangle, like a... Ba-na-na-na-na, 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 ba-na. And a magical carriage appears in front of you in the space of the shop.
Oh. That's really cool.
Yes, but it needs horses to be pulled, so if you have a horse or two, then makes it easier.
Okay. Vengex, do you want to go get the others or can I desummon it and then summon it over there again by blowing the whistle?
Yeah, just take it out of your mouth.
Okay.
Okay. Also, you gotta look at it and like, you know, want it to disappear.
I look at it, it's like I wet my hand in front of it, just like
It's like vanishes.
oh, that's really cool. Thank you. This will help a lot, actually. Thank you for being my dad, my papa.
Yes, make sure you write every day. I won't read
Oh.
any of them, but I will know if you don't.
Okay. And do I just... You want me to write or just message you?
No, right, you're supposed to be learning spells.
Oh, okay. I will.
Okay, don't just stand there awkwardly. I have to open the shop here sooner or later. I'm just saying.
Okay. I hope you stay alive, please. You're awesome. I love you.
Don't put that juju on me.
Love you, Dad. Okay.
Okay, bye. Tell him you're
Bye.
my
He
future
starts-
daughter-in-law. I
We
said
start-
hello.
Start pushing us out, just like, well, you know.
Oh, all your feathers is plumage.
Man, this is funny. Okay. I'm gonna grab all the stuff, sling the backpack over my shoulder, and head off to find Leia and Dalen.
So the three of y'all are at the stables, and you've already paid for the day, so you're like finishing out and like getting the horses ready, Leia, and the guy looks at you. So it is 75 gold pieces for a new horse that can be ridden.
75 gold pieces. Is that like a normal rate for a horse? Yeah, okay. Shit. I don't think And Leia will thank the man and look over to Dalen and Aleem. So if we want another horse, it's going to be 75 gold altogether.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a normal price range for a horse.
I mean, yes, of course, but it's still a lot of money.
How bad do we need another horse?
I mean, I think I overheard Vengak said that he normally flies, so...
That is true. You
one,
could
two.
ride with one of us if you really wanted to.
How is your animal handling, Dalen?
I mean, I respect the beast. I don't think it respects me, but we get through it.
So it's
Telling
not
you if
very
you
good.
brush it more, it'll like you a bit more.
Well, I have some gold if you want it, but
I just saw it's like a -1 for his animal.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Perhaps a bit of training, and we can brush you up a little bit more on it.
gladly.
My mother knew how to ride horses, but my dad was more of a ship guy.
So he was a sailor?
Back in his day, he was, I don't know, a ship pirate, ship captain. He's very delusional in his age.
Oh boy.
Well, I can put the gold forward if you want a horse, Aleem. But if you want to ride with us as well, that's perfectly fine. Normally, Raylith rides with me, so you would probably have to ride with Dalen.
Two paladins on a horse. That's a joke somewhere.
The tear comes out of the horse's eye.
I don't think I've actually checked to see what you are capable of, the two of you.
Capable of? Well, what do you mean?
Well, I saw Leia fighting. You seem like a fighter, right?
Yes.
Dalen.
Dalen fights all right. He's got to work on his flail a bit, but besides that,
I'm more of a
he's-
protector than a fighter.
Do you do that pretty well?
What?
Are you good at it?
I try to be.
So that's also a no.
Oh my god.
Right. Okay.
Stax, why all of your NPCs gotta be sassy as shit?
Piggy's just great.
Your demeanor seems very different from last night. Did you sleep well?
No, actually, I didn't sleep at all. To be perfectly honest.
Oh, well, there you have it. That's why you're so grumpy.
Oh, am I grumpy?
Well, it seems that way.
No. Well,
Leia's
things
staying out of this one.
aren't actually how they seem. Not all the time.
I have a sandwich if you want it. That helps me.
Hangry, Aleem.
A sandwich. Are they better
Actually-
than Leia's?
Oh!
Have you tried? I mean, they are good.
Only an insight check on that. Okay, she believes you. It's a 12.
Fucking got her, dude.
Right. I mean,
So
I'm still full on the porridge, so I should be fine.
okay. Do you want a horse?
No, I do
Okay,
not.
we're not buying a horse.
There we go.
All right. Well, if that's the case, we better get our horses saddled up and ready to go. I'm sure Raylith and Vengax will be here shortly.
And around that time, Raylith and Vingax walk into the stables.
Well, speak of the devils.
Oh, they're devils now.
It's
That was a joke, I know.
Yes, we're devils. We're devils. Ah,
They've
spooky,
confirmed-
scary.
Confirmed they're both devils.
Raylith, do you want a horse?
Actually, I have something better.
something better than a horse.
Yes, bring your horses over here.
Bingax has agreed to carry you on his back.
Really? Well, that's something I gotta see.
I feel like that would be more.
Majestic.
No, he would get tired eventually. No, don't be silly, Dalen. Yeah. Okay. So.
I see a joke.
So, Meister, my adoptive dad, gave me a few things. For one, we have a bag of holding now.
Holy shit, your dad's cool.
Oh, man.
Most my dad's given me is his stupid, dumb, short sword, and, well, that took a bit of convincing. It wasn't even his, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, he took it, so it kind of belongs to him now. It's fine.
I mean, it belonged to his dead captain, which is not, like, the best memento.
I mean, but
to
he's
receive.
dead, so it doesn't belong to him anymore.
Yeah, because he, like, was unable to protect them or whatever. I don't know. I feel like it's cursed, but, you know, we're here. We're holding on to it.
I could identify the curse later if you want. Anyways,
Anyway, your
In
adoptive dad is
metaphysical
cool.
sense,
yes, he is cool. I have a backpack now that has a bag of holding. I have a bunch of books now, and I like just open it, see, like show them. And also this, and you see me take out a shiny little thing that I put it to my lips and I blow, and then there's a carriage. I don't know how it looks.
you hear
Stacks,
that.
if you want to describe it.
Is it gonna make that tune every freaking time? Oh
Need a
god.
sound clip to play.
It's just like boop, boop, boop. Nope, you have to sing the right tune.
Yeah, Leia's holding onto the reins of her horse. A carriage?
Yeah.
One of the horse stablers come over. Do you need bridling for all of that?
What?
The hookups for carriages to horses.
Yes, please.
Yes. And he goes off.
So yes, now we have this, so we could all just ride inside that, and somebody will be outside. You know.
How
So
big is this carriage?
I'm going to walk out to it, open the door,
Make
and
a
see.
perception check.
Me?
Anybody.
Nat 20 for a 24.
Okay.
Perception. 14.
Okay.
13.
All right. So, Leia, you're like, you know, walking around this carriage, and it looks to be just like regular size, maybe 10 or so feet by 10 or so feet wide. You're not sure how exactly y'all all are gonna fit inside. And then Raylith opens the doors, and you all can see it kind of like expands open up.
It's
much
bigger on the
larger
inside.
than it's supposed to be.
I've always wanted to say that line.
That's what Rayliff said. And then
It's from Doctor Who.
there's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. There's different commodities and like sitting areas, so it's not all huffy. But you can see like directly where the carriage seat is. There's like a viewpoint where people can like walk up and talk to whoever's horse riding, piloting the carriage.
This is amazing.
Really? Who is your father?
Maester?
Does he have room for like? I would trade in my dad for any of this stuff. Like, if you met him, you would
I
understand.
mean, probably. I asked him if he wanted to be my adoptive dad, and he said yes.
You just have to ask.
I just asked, and he said yes.
Why are people not lining up for this?
I don't. People probably don't ask.
Hmm.
So yeah, we have plenty of room now, and
So are you like a rich kid now?
I guess I was never really much when from the you know the other no I wasn't.
You have to go through a lot of crap to get this goblin horse. And you just got this.
Goblin horse.
You just asked for a dad, and you have a magic cart.
This is
I'm
really
in good
cool.
company. You can sit next to me, Rayliff.
Leia looks at you, Dalen, like, and you wonder why your horse doesn't like you.
But I mean, we still need somebody to like at the reins. But yeah, we could travel, as Maester said, in style.
So the stabler comes back and he starts showing somebody how you're supposed to properly hook up the bridling to the carriage so that
But-
if you need to.
Leia would probably
Okay.
take a look.
Taylor will volunteer if you want.
No,
I think we should
Dalen.
all. Okay, so I think we should all learn.
Okay, so he takes the extra time to like show you why he's hooking it up this way and like make sure you don't get him tangled up so it doesn't hurt the horses. And he goes through everything, and after a couple of minutes, y'all have an idea. Like, it might take you like a couple of tryings and untryings to get the full gist of it, but it doesn't seem too complicated. And you have the carriage that the fellow kind of just like didn't really question where the carriage came from. He just like looked and saw that there was a carriage that needed like hooking up to, but
Insight check.
okay, roll a
Okay.
yeah, he doesn't know it's magical or anything. So yeah, he's just showing you all how to hook it up. So y'all have like a fairly confident, if you need to do it manually, how to do it manually. But after a while, he walks away, and then he comes back with like a piece of script. It is just 3 silver for the bridling cost.
I got this, guys. And I will hand 3 silver over.
Okay. He takes the money and he heads back off to go help feed some other horses.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
So, yeah.
all right. Well, shall we get moving then?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to have this, to be completely honest with you, but here we are.
You were sure to thank your.
Yes. And as we're going, I'll be reading. We could probably also sleep in here, or keep an eye out.
Should I teach Dalen how to?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just whisper it to him. Yes, please do.
Dalen, please show me how your amazing horse skills are for directing us out of here.
Oh yes, of course.
I will learn as best I can.
Yes. First,
Leia
I
help Dalen
flick
with
its
his
left
animal
ear.
handling.
Aleem is
I
there.
flicked the
Aleem's,
left ear.
like, sitting there, but you know.
Leia's like peeking through the window. Just don't be too tight with those reins.
Yes, just.
Just
I mean, I
I'm
don't know
supposed to hold the
anything about
reins.
horses.
yes, you're supposed to hold, but don't pull them too tight because it might agitate the horses a bit.
Dalen pulls them too tight.
So
If you pull, once you pull him too tight,
roll
Opie's gonna go over there and just like smack you.
animal handling check at disadvantage, and then I will do one for Aleem.
Disadvantage.
You pulled him too
Because you're
tight.
being a jerk.
8. 8. I got 8 twice.
Oh boy.
So the horses go off. You all kind of like get juddered and. Y'all are
Dalen, I said not too tight. Don't be mean
I
to my
thought you
horse.
said pull them tight.
No, I said don't pull them tight.
Boy. Okay. If you guys need me, I'll be digging into this book. Okay, cool.
As
Perhaps it'll level out if we go faster.
you are heading out of Vagrin, just
Keep it-
storming through the city gates.
Keep it steady, Dalen.
Vingax, did you go in the carriage or are you flying with them?
Oh boy.
No, I'm flying above.
Okay, safe.
Good call, sir. Good call.
Leia, your finger starts to tingle. The finger.
The mark isn't growing any, is it?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
You tap it and you see like a red dot in like the corner, and you like swipe towards it and a new screen kind of shows up, and it's like a tiny little mini map of the continent that you are on, and you see immediately to the west there's been a new sighting in the, I'm gonna make sure I pronounce this right, the Izuk Mountains, which is roughly uh, 3 days travel from here to the west.
Now, is the Zook Mountains like near Tamis village?
It would be another maybe day and a half's ride to Tamis.
Great.
But it is closer to where y'all are than Tamis was. So it looked like from the tracks with him going west, he might have headed into the mountains. Which y'all would have got distracted by the goblins and the other creatures, and then the arrival of your new party members.
So she gets this information. She's gonna open the window where Dalen's sitting up front. Dalen, change of plans. We're heading to the Zook Mountains.
Okay. Which way is that?
Just continue heading west, Dalen.
Okay. Which way is that?
Are you sure you don't want to? I'll close the book. Just like, are you sure you don't want to help them out there? Are you sure you don't want to be on the reins?
Dalen, you see the sun currently. It rises from that direction and it sets over in that direction, so we can probably guess that west is that way.
Ah, yes. I know that. I'm not good at multitasking.
Right.
Leia's like, Dalen, are you sure you don't want me to take over the reins?
Please. You asked me to come up here.
I didn't ask you to go up there. She like grabs him and pulls him through the
What are you doing, Leia? He's driving the carriage as like Aleem's trying to like hold on to the reins.
Just hold on onto the reins for a second. Like, pulls Dalen through and then climbs through, gets him to seat, and then takes the reins from.
So
from
the
the
window,
What is
the
happening?
window that you can talk
Everyone
to him from is
ask
not
me to-
big enough
Come up
to
here.
like drag a fully plated armored human through. So Dalen's like getting grab pulled into a hole he's not gonna fit into.
Oh my god.
Make it fit!
Would you like me to stop the horses and we switch positions?
Yes, that probably would be a good idea.
Oh! Let's see if he can stop the
I'm
horses.
just gonna open up the book again and just.
Oh, nat 20. Okay, so the horses come to a stop.
Jeez. Bro.
And Dalen's just like, and you feel the carriage stop. Y'all are just outside.
Okay.
They-
All right, Dalen, don't move. She's like gonna like put her hands on his head and just push him out through the window again.
Probably the best I've ever done.
That was me. That was definitely me. Right. So do you want to sit in the shotgun seat, Leia, and I ride inside?
Yeah. Yes. I will. I'll take over the reins.
Or you could both be out there and you could just be in here and not. Dalen, you're gonna get us killed.
I mean, he's not going to learn by driving for less
You all
than...
asked me to drive, and I did. Okay?
No,
I don't have
Aleem
to drive.
asked you to show him your animal handling skills.
And I think
I
we
would feel
Can
feel
all
better.
agree that I have done that twofold.
Yes. So I will take over, and you can sit wherever, but I'm going to take over the reins.
Okay. He like lets go of the reins and hops down from the seating. Dalen, you can either slide to your right or go into the door that Leia is about to come out of. Because you folks are fucking crazy. We have just left Vagrant for like 2 minutes. And already
Ooh.
we're switching drivers.
I will slide to the right and just be like,
The door opens up. Aleem goes inside and he just like huff sits.
And Leia will hop up onto the driver's side and take the reins.
Okay, animal handling check.
Watch me
well,
roll.
Aleem was driving.
Nope, he's done.
I got a 14.
Okay, so yeah, y'all are traveling out again. Lesser pace, won't tire the horses as bad, but yep, y'all are heading out. It's almost noon, and the sun's about to be high. But other than that, y'all are headed in the right direction, and the sky's the limit.
Mm-hmm.
Raylith, you're reading your book. Vingax is like hover flying above all of y'all and just kind of like
Like the fucking vulture.
every once in a while you'll see a bird shadow kind of land over you as he paces to keep up. And Leia, you're handling the horses pretty well. Dalen, you are watching her handle the horses very well.
Yes.
And as y'all continue to progress, that's where we're going to end it for this week.
Oh man, no nightmares, no bad omen visions.
Oh no.
I think
Man.
I think me driving the cart was the nightmare.
Yeah.
That was the most action all day.
Jesus, man. That was great, honestly. That was really fun. Dalen's gonna get us killed.
That's fair.
Not if you all learn his strengths and weaknesses and use them accordingly.
Bro.
So we will be back next Thursday. Yeah, Liv, no cliffhanger. What? Am I sick? Which only means next episode. Yep, y'all are headed in the right direction. We'll be back next week. And take care, everybody.
Is Dusk gonna be airing tonight?
Yes, we will be back at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for the next exciting episode of Dusk of Accordia. Hopefully, I don't have to do emotional damage to the degree that I'm doing for y'all. Just like subtle emotional damage, and then ignite it all at the same time. Just like boom, boom, boom.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get just as emotional damage as we did today.
It's fine.
I didn't
No
get any
plot,
emotional
plot
damage
twist.
today.
No cliffhanger is the cliffhanger.
I have a cold dad.
Is this
Oh my
the
gosh.
start of a patronism?
We have a weird benefactor situation going on here.
I feel like if somebody was giving me a bunch of cool stuff, I would be like, what's the catch? But
Wouldn't be just like, thanks, Dad.
Thank you, Papa.
thank you, Papa, Father. But yeah, come join us later today, and we will see you all next time. Okay? Bye-bye.
Stay awesome.